Hello everyone, this is Dr. Tarun Kumar Patel, Assistant Professor in Biotechnology from Sant Guru Ghasidas Government PG College, Kurud, District Dhamtari, Chhattisgarh. Today we are going to discuss on a topic Ncbi. This topic is useful for MSc Biotechnology, second semester, paper 5th, Biostatistics, Bioinformatics and Computers in Biotechnology, Unit 4. Let's see the introduction about Ncbi. The Ncbi stands for National Center for Biotechnology Information. The National Center for Biotechnology Information advances science and health by providing access to biomedical and genomic information. The headquarters of Ncbi is situated in US National Library of Medicine, Rockville Pike, Bethesda, USA. The establishment of National Center of Biotechnology Information occurred primarily through the convergence of three independent but related actions, which are listed below as: in 1984 to 1986, advocacy group convened meeting on Capitol Hill to educate legislators and their staff on the value of supporting genomic research. Thereafter, in 1986, NLM's long-range plan was completed. It contained a recommendation that a new NLM division to be created to manage and process molecular biology information. After, after that, in 1987, the House Select Committee on Aging, chaired by Senator Claude Pepper, introduced a bill to establish the Ncbi. And finally, as a result of this action, in 1988, the NIH Reauthorization Bill, known as the Health Omnibus Extension Act, passed the Congress on November 4, 1988. The Health Omnibus Extension Act stipulated the following function for the newly created Ncbi or, or National Center for Biotechnology Information, as it will design, develop, implement and manage automated system for the collection, storage, retrieval, analysis and dissemination of knowledge concerning human molecular biology, biochemistry and genetics. Perform research into advanced method of computer-based information processing capable of representing and analyzing the vast number of biologically important molecules and compounds. Enables persons engaged in biotechnology research and medical care to use systems developed under the first 2 points as we have previously described, and finally it coordinate as much as practicable efforts to gather biotechnology information on an international basis. After that, let's see the milestones of Ncbi. The list below are some of the major milestones from the many that have occurred over the past quarter of a century. In 1990, the Basic Local Alignment Search Tool or BLAST is introduced. Optimized for speed, the sequence comparison algorithm quickly finds similar sequences to one's query. In 1991, the search and retrieval system for Ncbi's linked database is introduced in CD form, which is known as interest. It allows user to easily find related information from different databases. In 1992, Ncbi assumes responsibility for GeneBank, a database of nucleotide sequences, and collaborates in its development with international partners at the European Molecular Biology Laboratory and the DNA Databank of Japan. In 1997, Ncbi introduced PubMed, a freely accessible bibliographic retrieval system to the entire Medline database. In 2000, PubMed Central. Ncbi debuts its free full-text digital archive of biomedical and life sciences journal literature. PubMed Central serves as an online counterpart to NLM's extensive print journal collection and is in keeping with the National Library's legislative mandate to collect and preserve the world's biomedical literature. In 2004, the PubChem database is released, providing information on the chemical structure and biological activities of a small molecule. In 2013, Ncbi develops a new presentation style that optimizes reading of PMC article through a browser on a desktop, laptop or tablet computer that was known as PubReader. This is the home page of Ncbi. Here you can see all the resources available at Ncbi website in the left side of this site, whereas some popular resources are highlighted in the right pane. Alternatively, if somebody have to submit some data or manuscript into Ncbi, the submit link is present at the center. Similarly, the link for the download or learn or develop, analyze or the search are also present in the front page of this Ncbi website. Alternatively, one can find any information in the Interest search tool which is embedded in this site. Let's see the functions of Ncbi. The Ncbi has a vast majority of functions. Some of them are listed here. First, conducts research. Ncbi conducts research on fundamental biomedical problems basically at the molecular level using mathematical and computational methods. It maintains collaborations with several NIH institutes, academia, industry, and other governmental agencies. It fosters scientific communications by sponsoring meetings, workshops, and lecture series. It supports training on the basic and applied research in computational biology for postdoctoral fellow through the NIH Intramural Research Program. Scientific Visitor Program engages members of the international scientific community in informatics research and training through the Scientific Visitors Program. Ncbi develops, distributes, supports, and coordinates access to a variety of databases and software for the scientific and medical communities. Develop and promote standards for the database, data deposition and exchange, and biological nomenclature. These are the functions of Ncbi. Then let's see the organizational structure of Ncbi. For the proper functioning, Ncbi is located in different branches, mainly in three branches. The first one is the computational biology branch, or CBB. The role of CBB are: it conducts basic and applied research in computational, mathematical, and theoretical problems in molecular biology and genetics, including genome analysis, sequence comparisons, sequence search methodologies, macromolecular structure, dynamics and interaction, and structure or function prediction. It establishes collaborative research projects in computational molecular biology with biologists, chemists, mathematicians, and computer scientists in NIH intramural laboratories or other government agencies, academia, and industry. Consults and advises governmental agencies and research laboratories in the application of computer-based analytical tools for studying molecular biology and advanced method of software and database design. Interacts with molecular biology group to enhance weight bench laboratory-based research through the application of computational and theoretical approach. Coordinates public access to sequence, genetics, structural, and bibliographic information by building curated and integrated database, and when possible establishes linkage to external database. Establishes collaborative informatics research projects with NIH intramural laboratories as well as extramural academic group. It also develops and promotes a standard for databases, data exchange, and biological nomenclature. The next branch is Information Engineering branch. It performs applied research in data representation and analysis, including the development of computer-based system for the storage, management, and retrieval of knowledge relating to molecular biology, genetics, and biochemistry. Designs database schema and specification for representation of various forms of molecular biology information, including nucleic acid, proteins, and structural information. These data serve as national resources. Designs and develops distributed software system from the prototype to operational phase, which provides researchers with both local and remote computational services. Designs and develop distributed software, then coordinate public access to sequence, genetics, structural, and bibliographic information by the building curated and integrated databases, as the previous branch also had this function. Similarly, it also establishes collaborative informatics research project with NIH intramural as well as extramural academic groups. It also develops and promotes a standard for databases, data exchange, and biological nomenclature. The next group is Information Resource Branch, or IRB. Its function are: it plans, directs, and manages the technical operations of Ncbi, including the computer systems used for research and development, as well as the computer system used to access public database. Provides technical assistance to NCBI staff and provides support for the external user of NCBI network services. It supervises network operation for the NCBI and coordinate with other government agencies for both national and international access to NCBI services. It organizes educational demonstration and workshops for the biomedical community to foster the use of NCBI's information services. It plans, develops, and manages government contracts and cooperative agreements to procure equipments and services in support of NCBI information function. It serves as a liaison for user support services to agencies involved in genome project. It performs applied research and development, provides technical consultation and directions, and identifies user needs. It conducts surveys to evaluate the use of NCBI developed software in the biology user community. It coordinates with the other government agencies and biological information resources to facilitate the development of data repository at the NCBI. These are the three branches of NCBI which work integratively and manages the complete work of NCBI. Then finally, the conclusions. NCBI is now a leading source for public biomedical database, software tools for analyzing molecular and genomic data, and research in computational biology. Today, NCBI creates and maintains over 40 integrated databases for the medical and scientific communities as well as the general public. There are over 3 million visitors daily to its website, approximately 27 terabytes of data downloaded per day, and the number of users as well as downloads increases dramatically each year. Thank you.